Hey everyone, and welcome to Anytime Español.
Today, we're going to talk about another instance in which you use the Spanish subjunctive mood, and that's with recommendations.
Remember, we always want to think of the word weirdo.
That's right, that's our acronym, and it stands for wishes, emotions, impersonal expressions, recommendations, doubt or denial, and ojalá.
Weirdo! Now, we already have videos on the subjunctive, so you can check out those here or in the description below.
Now, we're not going to go over all of the recommendation verbs, but here are the main ones. And these verbs, they trigger the subjunctive because they're recommending that someone do something, but they're not establishing a fact or a truth.
Okay, our most important recommendation verbs will be recomendar, sugerir, decir, prohibir, exigir, aconsejar, proponer. Now, let's review today's format. If we have the sentence, yo recomiendo que ellos digan la verdad. Here we have the subject pronoun plus the recommend verb plus que plus a different subject pronoun, plus the subjunctive verb, plus the rest of the dependent clause.
But remember, even if we have a verb that triggers the subjunctive, to use the subjunctive, we need to have two different subjects. If we only have one subject, we'll just use the infinitive. So let's say, for example, we have I. And how would we say, I recommend arriving on time? Yo recomiendo llegar a tiempo. But if we have two subjects like I and you all, I recommend that you all arrive on time. Yo recomiendo que ustedes lleguen a tiempo. So we see that we use the subjunctive because we have two different subjects and because we're recommending that someone do something, but we're not establishing a truth or a fact.
Now, let's see our today's examples using our list of recommending verbs that trigger the subjunctive mood. Recomendar means to recommend. So how would we say, I recommend you go to this new restaurant? Te recomiendo que vayas a este restaurante nuevo. Or, they recommend that we try the dish of the day. Nos recomiendan que probemos el plato del día.
Sugerir means to suggest. So how would we say, I suggest that you arrive at the airport 2 hours before the flight? Les sugiero que lleguen al aeropuerto 2 horas antes del vuelo. Or, they suggest that he study for the interview. Sugieren que él estudie para la entrevista. Now, decir means to say or to tell. And this is our tricky verb because it's not necessarily a recommendation verb. A lot of times we'll use it just stating a fact or a truth, and it will be followed with the indicative. But when we use the verb to recommend that someone do something, we need to use the subjunctive. So check out the difference here. The teacher says that he's very intelligent.
El profesor dice que él es muy inteligente.
So we use the indicative because it's just stating a fact. But if we say, the teacher tells you to study for the exam.
El profesor dice que estudies para el examen.
So here we're recommending someone do something. So we need the subjunctive. So let's see this difference in one more example here. You say that he arrives on Friday.
Tú dices que él llega el viernes.
It's a fact, so we use the indicative. But if we say, you tell me to come at 7 p.m. for dinner.
Tú me dices que yo venga a las 7 para cenar.
So it's a recommendation and we need the subjunctive.
If this is improving your Spanish, please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Also, in the description, we have links to our website, our private Facebook community, social media, as well as other links that help support us. Thank you so much.
Prohibir means to prohibit. So how would we say, they prohibit us from taking photos in this museum? Nos prohíben que tomemos fotos en este museo. Or, you prohibit smoking in your house. Prohíbes que se fume en tu casa.
Now, exigir means to demand. So, how would we say, the judge demands that you pay $100? El juez exige que pagues $100. Or, my parents demand that I'm responsible. Mis papás exigen que yo sea responsable.
Aconsejar means to advise. So, how would we say, I advise you to eat more salad? Te aconsejo que comas más ensalada. Or, they advise us to go to the national park very early. Nos aconsejan que vayamos al Parque Nacional muy temprano.
Proponer means to propose. So, how would we say, you propose that we meet at the entrance at 5 p.m.? Propones que nos encontremos en la entrada a las 5 de la tarde. Or, I propose that we visit our grandparents this weekend. Propongo que visitemos a nuestros abuelos este fin de semana.
And that's it. We hope this video has helped you understand better the subjunctive mood.
Now click here to watch our other videos on the subjunctive to improve your Spanish. Until next time.